Staking versus mining. What makes you more money in 2025? Opening. Are you still wondering whether staking or mining makes more money in 2025? You're not alone. With the rise of proof-of-stake blockchains and the slow death of home crypto mining, investors and beginners alike are asking the same question. Where should I put my money for the best crypto returns? Stick around because in this video, I'll break it down. Profitability, risks, hardware, energy, long-term growth, and more. Let's find out which strategy is actually better for earning passive income in today's crypto world. Section 1. What is crypto mining? Let's start with crypto mining. Crypto mining is the process of validating transactions and adding them to a blockchain using computational power. It's most common in proof-of-work systems like Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. You've probably heard of mining rigs. These are specialized computers, often using ASIC chips or high-end GPUs that solve complex math problems. And when they do, the network rewards them with newly minted coins. Sounds great, right? But there's a catch. Mining isn't free. It comes with high upfront hardware costs, constant electricity usage, cooling costs, maintenance, increasing mining difficulty, and even government regulations in some countries. In countries like the US or UK, where electricity rates are high, mining can quickly become unprofitable unless you have access to very cheap power. Let's take an example. If you're mining Bitcoin from your home in California, the electricity costs alone might eat up 60 to 70% of your profit. That's assuming your mining rig cost around $3,000 to $5,000 to build or buy. Plus, Bitcoin's reward halves every 4 years, so your returns are constantly shrinking unless prices go up drastically. Section 2. What is crypto staking? Now let's talk about staking. Crypto staking is the process of locking your coins in a wallet or staking pool to help validate transactions on a proof-of-stake blockchain. In return, you earn rewards, kind of like interest on a savings account. Blockchains like Ethereum 2.0, Cardano, Polkadot, Solana, and Avalanche all use staking instead of mining. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need any fancy equipment. You don't need to worry about electricity bills, hardware noise, cooling, or tech maintenance. You simply lock your coins in a wallet or on an exchange that supports staking, and you start earning passive income. Typical staking rewards in 2025 range between 4% to 15% annually, depending on the coin and platform. And some platforms offer auto-compounding, increasing your real yield over time. Section 3. Staking versus mining. Cost comparison. Let's break it down side by side. Upfront cost. Mining. $10,000 for rigs plus setup. Staking. $100 or less. You just need to buy the token. Electricity. Mining. Huge electricity bills, especially in places like New York, California, or London. Staking, zero electricity cost. Everything is online and energy efficient. Skill level. Mining needs technical setup, monitoring, firmware updates. Staking, beginner friendly. Most wallets do it automatically. Flexibility. Mining. You can't easily exit or sell a mining rig without taking a loss. Staking. You can usually unstake and sell your tokens, depending on lockup rules. Clearly, staking wins for ease, flexibility, and low entry cost. Section 4. Profitability breakdown. Who makes more money? Let's get into numbers. Let's say you have $5,000 to invest in 2025. Option 1. Mining. You buy a decent mining rig for $3,000. You spend $100 a month on electricity. Monthly income from Bitcoin mining is roughly $150 to $200. After electricity, that's about $50 to $100 net per month. Annual profit, $600 to $1,200. Option 2. Staking. You buy 5,000 worth of Ethereum and stake it at 6% annual return. That's $300 per year in passive income. With price appreciation or compounding, it could become $500 to $700. But wait, here's the game changer. With staking, you don't have maintenance costs. Your assets are liquid and you're not tied to a single platform. Plus, if Ethereum's price increases, your $5,000 could become $6,000 or more, and your staking reward rises too. With mining, your equipment depreciates fast. After 2 years, your $3,000 mining rig may be worth less than $500, especially if a newer model comes out. Section 5. Risk Factor. Now let's talk about risks. Mining risks, hardware failure, electricity spikes, regulatory changes like mining bans, difficulty increases, delayed ROI, return on investment, staking risks, token price volatility, slashing, penalties for bad validator behavior, lock-in periods or unbonding delays, exchange risk if staking through centralized platforms. While both have risk, mining has higher fixed risk because of physical assets. Staking's biggest risk is the price crash of the token, but your capital is still in the market and recoverable. Also, staking across multiple coins like ETH, ADA, DOT, or SOL can diversify and reduce risk. Section 6. Environmental and legal impact. Let's not ignore the environmental angle. Mining, especially Bitcoin, uses enormous amounts of electricity. In fact, Bitcoin mining uses more electricity than some small countries. This is becoming a huge issue for regulation in countries like Canada, the UK, and parts of the US. On the other hand, staking is eco-friendly. Proof-of-stake blockchains consume over 99% less energy compared to proof-of-work. In fact, Ethereum's switch to staking, the merge, reduced its energy consumption by 99.95%. So, if you care about ESG investing, environment, social, governance, staking is the better choice. And remember, many governments are already cracking down on energy-hungry miners. This could mean mining becomes illegal or taxed more heavily in many regions, a serious long-term risk. Section 7. Long-term passive income potential. The real question is, can you build long-term wealth with mining or staking? Mining gives short-term daily income, but it declines with halving, hardware aging, and energy costs. Staking gives consistent yield, is compounding friendly, and some coins offer governance rights, giving you a voice in the network. If your strategy is to earn, grow, and hold for 5 to 10 years, staking lets you reinvest earnings, stay flexible, participate in DeFi, avoid major overhead costs, and with institutional interest in ETH and other POS chains rising, staking is gaining ground faster than ever before. Final verdict, which is better in 2025? So, what makes you more money in 2025? Mining may still work. If you live in a cheap electricity zone, understand hardware, and accept higher risk. But for 90% of investors, staking is clearly the better choice. Easier to start, lower risk, eco-friendly, passive and predictable, and scalable without heavy equipment. If you're looking for a low-stress, high ROI passive income method in crypto, staking wins in 2025. Closing CTA. So are you staking already, or are you still trying to mine Bitcoin at home? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let me know which crypto you're bullish on this year. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your crypto community. And stay tuned for more high-value crypto breakdowns every week. Thanks for watching, and keep earning smart.